Okay, this is a piano tutorial for the Chopin Waltz in A minor. So I'm going to play through the first couple sections, and then I'm going to go over how to play each section. So let me play the first section first. Okay, so I'm going to stop there and we're going to go over that section. Okay, so the first section, the fingering is pretty self-explanatory, I think. So we start with the lower A. 2 A's below the A below middle C, so this A. So A minor, then D, D minor, then G7, then C. A minor, then D minor, then another G7, then a C, then an A minor, D minor, G7, C, A minor, D minor, G7, ending with C. And so to find those chords, I think you have to become very familiar with where they are on the keyboard. So, and then you have to really practice finding them. So, really practice where those intervals are. Really know where your hands are going, so you don't get lost. And then your right hand, you want to make this very melodic in the right hand. Lift. And the pedal will go along with the right hand. Forget about the left hand. Your pedal will go with the right hand. Lift. Pedal down. Lift. Lift the pedal. The trills will go with this note. The trill has to go with this note. Okay, so So when the pedal goes down, that's the timing. And with a little bit of rubato, you can practice this. It must be very, you have to have enough rubato so that it sounds really beautiful. Pedal up before you start this. Up with the pedal. So you want the pedal to be off before you start that next phrase, because you don't want it to be muddy. You don't want anything to be muddy. A lot of people use too much pedaling when they play Chopin. You really don't want too much pedaling. You don't want it to be muddy. You don't want to muddle all the notes together. You want it to be crisp enough to be able to hear the notes. Okay, so to continue with the right hand. Some people do 1, 4, 3. It doesn't matter really what you do with your fingers as long as it's crisp. If your hands are strong enough and you can, you know, do this motion, that would be the best thing to do. If you can do the shake with your, if your hand is strong enough. Some beginner players, their hands are not strong enough to do that. But if you are strong enough to do that, that's the best thing to do. Okay, and then continuing to this next section that repeats. Sorry. Okay, then this section you have a triplet followed by the 5. So this section is a little bit problematic because you have the timing of that. So it's so that has to all fit in. That all has to fit in. So that one measure, you have triplet, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then that's a 16th note that comes after the dotted 8th. Dotted 8th, 16th. Dotted 8th, 16th. So triplet, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Da ta. Da 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 da. It has to all fit in. Like that. So with both hands, the left hand is ta 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 da 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 da. very smooth. So those are the first 2 pages, and then it goes back to the beginning part where it's changes to this. And then that repeats. First section repeats again. We can go over the rest of this and the fingering for the rest of this in another lesson, but that's pretty much the tutorial for the Waltz in A minor.